The following segment is sponsored by GILMAN BEDIGAN.
It is 7:45. In a city in crisis, we have seen violence igniting from street corners to busy downtown areas. But what happens if something violent breaks out on your property? Are you liable for that? Attorney Charles Gilman with Gilman BEDIGAN LLC joining us live now to weigh in on this. Charles, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Megan. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So the question is, can a victim of violence hold the property owner liable even if they were not part of that confrontation?
The answer, again, I always give these answers to you, but it's an it depends answer. And what it depends on is if the property owner knew or should have known that the violence was likely to occur. So in the example that we gave, or an example we could use, was that Troxel case in Maryland, down in Canton about 10 years ago now, maybe it was 13 years ago. But they had that underage drinking, or not underage drinking night. They had anybody over 21, paid a cover charge, could drink all they wanted. Anybody under 21 got non-alcoholic beverages, but they had about 17 reports within 6 to 12-month period of violent incidents. And then what happened was Mr. Troxel was out there. He was a victim of an assault and battery. And the jury found that he should be awarded money and the business should be liable. And the Court of Appeals agreed based on the fact that there had been so many prior incidences with this the 21 all you could drink night. So what happened was they knew or should have known that there was going to be somebody that was hurt.
Wow.
They could have hired additional security guards. They could have canceled the event or events going forward. They could have done a lot of things. So in Maryland, that particular business was held liable for what happened.
Let me ask you this. Could something as simple as poor lighting, if you're a business and it's in an alleyway and it's not properly lit, is that something, if there's violence there, that you could then be held liable for?
Absolutely. Specifically in the example that you give, it's an alley. An alley has a high propensity to have crimes committed in it. Wow. And, if a simple lighting change or additional lighting could prevent that crime and you don't do it, yes, as a business owner, you could be held liable in Maryland.
Now, something I want to make sure we talk about, we're talking about property owners as business owners. What about for, just the man and woman who own the house on the corner? Could homeowners be held liable?
A homeowner is going to be a different standard. And, like we just talked about, businesses have people coming in and out, and they have events designed to bring people in to make money.
Right.
The homeowner is going to be a little bit different. We don't have a specific case on point in Maryland to talk about like we had this Mr. Troxel's case. So it's going to be a little bit different. And I would say, more likely than not, probably not, unless that homeowner was doing something like maybe having dog fights or something that would cause the violence to happen, and they should have known that was likely to cause the violence.
Very interesting. Charles, thank you for shedding light on this. We appreciate it.
Thank you, and have a great day, Megan.
You too.